Hey, Kris Busching, here at Freshly Inked Magazine. It's an honor to be here. Working on a Night of the Living Dead piece.
Get as close to you guys.
It's fine. As close as you want. He likes that.
Yeah. I won't shower.
Cass, come here for a sec. If you have any questions, he'll be answering them.
Did he already say that people can ask you questions or not?
Yeah. Can you hear what we're saying on this?
I have no idea. How long do you think this is going to take?
Probably anywhere from 4 to 5 hours.
It's not bad.
No. It's relatively quick, considering the size, I guess.
What's the longest time you've sat in a tattoo?
Long time I sat or longest time I did a tattoo?
No, you, under the needle. Yourself.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Probably like 13 hours.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What about you? How long have you been under the needle for?
I was under his needle, I think maybe 6 hours, 6.5.
Oh, that's good.
One
Is
that the
session. Not too
longest?
bad. I think, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. One of the early ones. Lately, he's been banging them out.
Yeah, he's going pretty
Getting a lot
diligently
of
quicker.
It's tough to tell.
No,
You know,
not
break here and there.
I just love reading the comments. They come in.
What do they think?
Someone said they sat for 14 hours. I'm sorry guys, I don't read Spanish. I don't know what you're saying. But you can ask him any question you want. Look at that cute little face. Ask him. Oh, here you go. Thanks, Andrew Brown. How long have you been tattooing for?
Who's Andrew Brown?
I don't know. Someone asked a question.
Oh. I thought that's what they said. I thought they would comment
Oh,
like,
no,
thanks,
sorry.
Andrew Brown.
I call them out so they feel good.
Nice.
Okay, how long have you been tattooing for?
10 years. I'm 29 now, and I've been tattooing since I was 19, 20 years old.
Were you always artistic? Or did you just,
I'd like to think I was. I was always drawing, as long as I can remember.
You got somebody from Switzerland that says hi.
Hello. I think, you know what happened when I was 19, 20 years old? All those shows started coming out. You know,
Miami Ink.
and, you know, LA Ink and all that. And around that time, I was doing artwork, so I figured, what the hell? I was just right around the time when it started blowing up, you know?
Nice. I'm going. Your turn. I showed everybody his face. I'm fine.
Well, you love this face, don't you?
Yeah, well, it's so much.
That's why she's being so nice to you, Chris.
Sweet.
That's not so nice to everybody but Karen.
Well, what's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse likes horror movies, so it means something to him.
Hells yeah. Long live the horror.
But the rest of the stuff, all horror.
It's all horror.
See?
All
All horror.
arm.
Sick, grab the arm, man. That in there.
Look at that arm. All Chris's work. Let's see the inside. There. Another horror sleeve on the right side of the, on the other leg.
What's up?
They're asking what's on this leg.
Old Universal monsters. Old school.
Jesse, they're saying you're gonna regret this when you're 40.
Yeah? Yeah. Fuck it. I'm into it now. That's all that matters.
People talk a lot of shit.
Sometimes I'm on like Nate's website telling me I'm gonna regret it.
I love that.
There's a lot of hate. That's alright.
Have you been getting horror tattoos for how long?
I think we started this about 5 years ago. Got the ball rolling.
You'd be a cool ass old man walking around horror shit all over.
It's about an hour in.
Moving along.
Is her name Trash?
Now this is Julie. This trash was from the first Return of the Living Dead, which is something I got in the back of my head. Is maybe another piece.
They want you to come to Buffalo, Chris.
I might be over there. Tell them to check out the Instagram. They'll see when I'm doing guest spots and where. I'm gonna make it across the whole country. Don't worry, everybody. Make sure you check out my Facebook.
Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Busching? If you want to know how much you charge, reach out to him, he'll tell you.
How you feeling, Jess?
Doing good, man.
You? I'm cruising.
He's saying, Chris, you rule. You want to know how many sittings is this going to take?
Just one. Be
We're going to
done.
do it all today. Don't worry, we'll have the time lapse for you guys.
Yeah, you'll see it posted later.
Where are you located out of, Chris?
I'm on Long Island, New York. But like I just said, I do a lot of guest spots everywhere, so make sure you follow me and check out where I'm going next.
How long have you been tattooing for?
10 years.
We don't talk about how much he charges.
Yeah, for prices or anything like that or inquiries, just email me. The email's on my pages.
Do you like coil over rotary?
Absolutely, yeah. Just feel like better precision. Don't beat up the skin as much. I switched to coils. I mean, switched from coils years ago. Never went back. Not saying coils are bad. I just prefer this better. So, not bad mouthing anybody who uses coil.
Are you using a Dragonfly?
Yes, I have a sponsorship from Dragonfly, but way before my sponsorship, I was still using Dragonflies. Stingrays, same company. Stingrays and Dragonflies.
How long are you tattooing for?
10 years. Yeah, this is the Dragonfly machine with the adapter and the Helios cartridges.
What's the name of the shop you work out of?
I actually work out of a couple different shops on Long Island. Undead Ink, Skin Deep. You, like I said, just email me for details on that.
Do you prefer black and gray or color pieces?
You know what? I've been trying to do more black and gray lately because all I've been doing is color, but you know, I enjoy both of them. Some people only do black and gray or only do color, but I enjoy doing both.
I want to know if you have any plans to visit the Netherlands.
The Netherlands. I don't have plans now, but I'm sure I'll make it over there eventually.
Do you ever come to Troy, New York?
Troy? No. I've never been there, but
It's too cold there. What is your needle set before you start?
the percentage or the needle
Setup.
groupings?
The setup.
I do. It depends on the tattoo, honestly, but like a 5-round liner, 9-round liner, 14-round shader, 15 mag, 11 mag, 9 mag. It's easier with the cartridges because you just lay them out. You don't have to set up a bunch of machines.
You want to know why you have a picture on both sides?
Depends on the angle I'm going at. Take a look at it from different angles.
What's the hardest tattoo you ever done?
The hardest tattoo I've ever done? I guess some are a little more intricate than others. you know, basically, when people get their ribs done, it's a difficult spot to tattoo. So I guess I'd say anything on the ribs are pretty difficult. But as far as the picture, it's all just,
They went there, they canceled it. It's not gonna be ready till 8 p.m.
How many hours do you finish with this, they're asking?
I'd say anywhere from like 4 or 5 hours. How long have we been going? An hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically all my color portraits, depending on, the size, anywhere from like 4 to 6.
Everybody's saying amazing work.
Thank you.
We'll put the paper towels on top of these ones.
What's that?
We'll put the paper towels on top of these ones.
Yeah, that's fine.
Very close. Show them how you work. What ink brands do you use?
Fusion Ink, also very proud to be sponsored by Fusion Ink. The best ink out there. I suggest using Fusion.
How many breaks you usually take?
I don't take many. I think 1, 2.
Do you do cover-ups?
It depends. It really. If it's possible to cover it up, I'll consider it, but I try to stay away from cover-ups most of the time. It's nice to have just something small and be able to cover it up for somebody, but if I really have to alter the picture in any way, I don't want to do it.
They want you to come to Ohio.
Ohio? Well, there's conventions coming up in 2017. I'll be there. Like I said, all across the country next year. 2017 is right around the corner. This year I'm doing a lot of guest spots, and next year I'll be working conventions. So I'll be in different states. You guys just gotta follow me on Facebook or Instagram to see where I'm gonna be at.
They want to know your favorite tattoo you ever done.
Favorite tattoo I've ever done? Well, that's a tough one. I guess the Hellraiser sleeve is up there because I'm pretty addicted to Hellraiser. Fucking love that movie.
Some people ask me, are you willing to teach?
You know what? It's too busy of a schedule. I really don't have the time to take on an apprentice.
Can you do bigger tattoos than you're doing now?
Yes. Actually just started a back piece recently. I'll be posting pictures of that soon.
If you could have one tattoo artist, who would it be?
If I could have one tattoo.
If you could get tattooed by one tattoo artist, who would it be?
I mean, I'm getting tattooed by two of the tattoo artists that I love right now, so that's pretty awesome. Nico Hurtado and Paul Acker.
Let's get some good names right there.
Can't see any of them because they're all on my thighs, but I'm starting to remove a bunch of stuff that's on me right now. Got a lot of bad tattoos.
Would you ever compete on Ink Master?
You know what? I'm not really claiming to be an Ink Master, so I don't think I would. And just some of the, you know, some of the competitions they kind of put you through, I think, are a little ridiculous. And I don't want to make myself look like an idiot if they ask me to do something I can't do. And I'm not going to jeopardize doing a bad tattoo on somebody that, you know, they really don't deserve that. If they're asking me for Japanese work, I don't know how to do Japanese work, so I'm not going to go on the show and, you know, exploit myself for somebody I'm not. Like I said, I'm not trying to be an ink master, just trying to do what I do, you know?
UC or Marvel?
Marvel, I guess. It's a tough one.
What was the longest tattoo you ever done? In one sitting?
Probably like 13 hours. I don't do that anymore, though. The tattoo's gonna take 13 hours, you gotta come back.
What's the one tattoo you want to do?
The one tattoo I want to do?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna start doing more back pieces. More black and gray. Realism back pieces.
What's your favorite tattoo style?
Realism, for sure.
I want to know what you use for your gray wash.
Fusion ink. Fusion ink for sure. We got a great set. Should definitely check them out. I don't use all of the gradients because you can kind of get, you know, all the gradients you need out of 3 of them, but they got some really good ones. You should definitely check it out.
What is the weirdest tattoo you ever done?
I do a lot of weird tattoos, actually. I just recently finished up with the Austin Power sleeve. I guess that can apply for weird. But, you know, I guess Austin Powers. I did Jonah Hill from Wolf of Wall Street.
Distilled water or witch hazel?
Distilled water.
Let's see how close I can get before he punches me in the face. Which part of the body is the hardest to tattoo?
The ribs. Skin is pretty stretchy right there. This is one of my favorite spots to tattoo right here.
Have you ever practiced on yourself before?
Yeah, but those tattoos are long gone. Those are all removed and tattooed over. That was a long time ago.
The tattoo guy is cute. You want to see his face? There it is. Do you draw any of your own tattoos?
Yeah, definitely.
Show the tattoo guy. Okay, enough. And there's the other guy.
Nope.
Alright. Good? Make me feel bad about myself? Is it easier to do portraits on light skin or dark skin?
Yeah, I guess a lighter pigment would be better for color.
What's the weirdest tattoo you've been asked to do?
There's some weird movies. Austin Powers.
Yeah. His kneecap is all blacked out for $6. No, he don't do that one. What's your Instagram account?
At Busching Tattoo. It's at BUSCHING Tattoo.
Would you finish a tattoo someone else started?
Nah, I mean, I try to stay away from that.
What part of the body you won't you tattoo?
Somebody's ass. I don't want to tattoo nobody's butt.
Danny Garcia says, my boy Kris.
What's up, Danny?
How do you like the helio cartridges?
Oh, they're amazing, actually. Love them. Really nice. Sent me some recently. Tried them. Loved them. Lucky enough to get a sponsorship from them on the pro team now. Absolutely love them.
Tell him Steve from work says what's up.
What's up, Steve?
Did you ever have a stencil come off? If yes, how did you handle it?
You know what? I've actually been really careful with my stencils because of stuff like that. Definitely suggest stencil stuff or anchored from Nico Furtado. Some really good stuff.
Steve Nunez says Gosling.
He likes to call me Ryan Gosling.
A lot of people have been saying it so far.
What? Ryan Gosling?
Yes.
Oh my god. What's up with that?
What do you think about UV tattoos or UV inks?
I think it's pointless, to be honest with you, because, you know, that's, I mean, if you want to go to a club and do drugs and, you know, glow in the dark, then I guess that's cool, but I'm more into, you know, the realism scene, stuff like that.
Who does your laser removal?
Clean Slate Laser. Mary from Clean Slate Laser. She's amazing. Based out of White Plains in Staten Island in New York.
Michael Z. For Chris's demand, I got 2 portraits of my daughter from him. Tom Walker from Tennessee says, what's up?
Walker from Tennessee. What's up, Walker?
Is this what you always wanted to do?
I mean, you know what? When I was about 18, 19, I think that I knew I wanted to always tattoo or do something with art for a living. Like I was telling her before, as soon as those TV shows came out, man, I was kind of hooked on it. Like I was 18, 19 years old, and Miami Ink came out, and you know, what is that called? LA Ink. So I started seeing what they were doing on there, and I knew I could do that for a living. I definitely saw myself doing it. Got some stuff for myself, started doing tattoos on friends and family and stuff like that, and I guess it just really showed pretty quickly that I was going to be able to do that for a living.
What's your favorite NFL team?
I don't watch football.
Sorry, everybody. I know nobody likes that.
Have you ever made a spelling mistake on a tattoo?
No. I've never really done a lot of lettering, so.
Do you watch hockey?
I actually don't watch any sports.
Alright, no more sports questions.
Why are they asking about sports?
Got under affiliation.
You know what? It's crazy because a lot of tattoo artists, huh? Like, they watch too much sports.
It's too busy.
Even though I'm wearing Air Jordans right now, I don't watch too much sports.
Alright guys, we'll come back.
Check-
He's a little further in.